Hi all, subs and friends, Psychopathic here once again, and hello to a couple of new subscribers I've got again this week. A couple of new people joined the channel, and I hope I entertain you. So this one's a kill confirmed on Arcaden Shopping Centre, whatever you'd like to call it, using the AA12. And as you know by now, I'm a big shotgun fan. I really do like the shotguns, but in this game they really are awful things to use. So this is with the AA12. It's not the first match I used the AA12 in, because the first 2 or 3 matches before I got a grip on it were pretty awful, and even now it's still pretty disgusting. There's lots of hit markers and strange things like that. And the only way to run a shotgun class really is specialist and just be in people's faces all the time and try and get one-hit kills. But the shotguns are so inconsistent. I mean, there's only one good shotgun in the game, let's face it, and that's a striker. I'm not going to do a series on the striker, I don't think, because there's been so many. Everybody seems to be doing the striker. Lots of people are not doing the ones that are pretty useless, like the model 1887 I've done. I spent a long time with that gun, ranking that gun all the way up to damage. And I'll have a go with the AA12. I'll rank this all the way up till I get extended mags, range, damage and all the proficiencies. But what I do is I won't post every single game. I'll just post up the ones when I get something new. So as soon as I unlock the next proficiency or attachment or something else, then I'll do a game with it and see what difference we make. Also, running alongside this series, I thought about doing one with an LMG, because I've not even used an LMG really in Modern Warfare 3 at all. I just haven't bothered with LMGs. It's all submachine guns or assault rifles. And my dog's barking like crazy. The next door neighbour's cat, I think, so I wish he'd shut up, because he's interfering with my superb commentary here. That's not really superb, but anyway, back to the AA12. Very fast rate of fire, runs out of bullets extremely quickly. I need to change my specialist class setup so that I don't run out of ammo so often. I noticed that sometimes I was running out of ammo, and I just like to use the primary weapon. When I'm doing a shotgun video, I don't like switching to a secondary weapon, because I believe that all the kills should be done with the primary shotgun. Because let's face it, that's what it's about. A lot of people say, oh, it's a shotgun video on so-and-so, and half the time they're switching it out to a secondary weapon to get kills, so it's not all shotgun. In my mind, a shotgun video should be a shotgun video, good or bad. I have bits of luck in this one and bits of bad luck in this one as well. As you'll see, I do get the all specialist perks at one point during the game, but that was by pure luck more than judgment, I think. So anyway, I was thinking about Black Ops 2 Lone Wolf, whatever they're gonna call this game when it comes out. We're already talking about it. We're only 2 months into Modern Warfare 3 and they're already talking about Black Ops 2. If it's going to be called that or some strange other name. And I just wondered what you'd like to see in the next game, in the Black Ops game, and what you'd like to see removed, more importantly. I'd love to see Last Stand removed. I hate that perk. I know it's not so prevalent in this game because you can't have it as a permanent perk like all the time. It's every 4 deaths or whatever it is, but you do pull out, like this guy there, you do pull out your primary weapon. I think I don't use Last Stand, so you do pull out your primary weapon to kill your enemy with, which is a bit of a con, and then you just sort of lay about on the floor for ages. If nobody else kills you, then they'll just stay there and lay there until somebody else kills them, or they'll survive the bleed out and get a title for it. Oh yeah, that's the only reason I did use it, to survive the bleed out and get the title. And then once I got the title, I switched it back off the class again. I got rid of that. So what would you like to see in the new game this year? Is there anything special you'd like to see? Any favourite guns you'd like to see come back? I do think that the Black Ops or Lone Wolf, whatever it's going to be called, should have better weapon balancing. Black Ops, the submachine guns were pretty much when you look down the list, the stats are virtually all the same all the way down. I would like to see shotguns that are reasonable. The shotguns in Black Ops are even really poor. I love the look of the stakeout in in Black Ops, and I actually got the gold gun stakeout. It's hopeless to use, lots of hit markers, but it's a fantastic gun and it sounded nice, and I just like running around with this stakeout and blasting people when it was possible, but I did get an awful lot of deaths with it. And I get an awful lot of deaths with this AA12 as well. There is a rumour going around that the striker's being nerfed, and there is a rumour going around that the other shotguns are being buffed up a bit, but I hope it doesn't go to halfway across the map. They need to be in balance against all the other guns, really. FM9 Akimbos, well, what can you say about them? Everybody's using them. If you can't get a good game with FM9 Akimbos, you might as well just give up, really, because it's everybody's go-to weapon. Once they're doing poorly, they'll swap to FM9 Akimbos, and that'll be it. They'll just run round, and the rate of fire with the Akimbos is it something stupid like 2,000 rounds per minute, and it's just awesome. I mean, how can you beat that? You can't even beat them with a shotgun. It's ridiculous. So they say they're going to re-patch them. Not that I've noticed they've patched them anyway, and they say they're going to re-patch the Type 95 as well. And I can't say that I've ever used the Type 95 because I'm not a big fan of burst fire weapons. I might give them a go. There's a few guns I've not used in this game at all. The single shot one, is it the MK14? Apologies if I'm getting all these wrong, but if it's the MK14, I've not really used that. I've not used the Type 95 really. I think I tried it once and I didn't like it, and I've not used the M16 at all, and everybody says the M16 is atrocious, so I might just set a class up and give it a go on change or something like that, something with a bit of distance. The new map packs have been shown to us in a trailer. One's called Piazza, and what's the other one called? It was going to be called Park, but it's been called something else now. Oh, I forget the name. It's set in America. The map looks good. One seems to have lots of long lines of sight, so I'm sure the snipers are going to love that. And the other one seems to be multi-tiered, so it's a bit like that map in Black Ops, I think, where you could get up and down stairs in buildings a lot. The one I really didn't get on with because I could never tell if people were above me or below me. I'm a bit thick like that. But it's a bit like that. It's full of long staircases and things. So they've been announced for January 24th, and that was that. That was last kill on me, unfortunately, because I was just running around like a crazy guy. I think I do unlock Kick now for the AA12, so I'm going to chuck Kick on and see if I can get a decent gameplay. I was second in the team, 17 kills, 24 deaths. That's to be expected. Quick Draw Pro, that's something out of it. A bit of a saving grace. Yeah, Kick and a silencer. A silencer. What a laugh. It's rubbish without a silencer. Put that on, be even worse. So anyway, look forward to some more content from me soon. This is Psychopathic signing out, and I'll speak to you all soon. Ta-da!